Welcome back to the Mouse Gun Guy. Today we're going to take a look at another Velo Dog. This Velo Dog is in 6.35 millimeter. First, some history about Velo Dogs in general before we take a look at this particular gun. Velo Dogs were purpose-made guns. Back in the late 1900s, people were riding bicycles and they've referred to them as velocipedes. So velo is short for velocipede, and people learned that dogs like to chase these bicycles or velocipedes. So these Velo Dog guns were made for bicycle riders to deter dog attacks. So the Velo Dogs were first made in 1894 and were made mostly until the beginning of World War I, when all the gun makers were making military caliber guns. So this one, being 6.35 millimeter, was made after 1906 because the FN 1906 was the first gun made to fire the 6.35 millimeter cartridge. So sometime between after 1906 and probably before 1914, this gun was made. It's exactly like the other Velo Dog in operation that we reviewed before. It has some various proof marks here. These are Belgian proof marks. There's one screw that holds both grips. It goes all the way through. It's got a little diamond design over the screw. It has a safety here, a blade sight, and a tiny V sight here. If you're riding a bicycle fast to get away from a dog, holding onto the handlebars with one hand, you don't really have time to look down the sights. So this is made to be carried in a pocket. It's very small, and then withdrawn quickly with nothing to get caught, no hammer or trigger to get caught on any clothing, to pull it out and use it right away. This one has a very smooth trigger. And look here, watch this big old striker. And that is very cool. So it disassembles the same way for cleaning. There's a rod here you pull out and move to the side. And then this pin can come forward, and that releases the cylinder. This one sticks a bit. When I first got it, the sight was cranked over this way to the right, and I thought it was bent. Then I realized the whole barrel had just turned. So I'm assuming that screws in. So I just put a wrench on it and turned it back and got everything to line up. And then this pin would come out. Before, it wouldn't come out. And like I said, it still sticks a little bit. So get it out here and drop out the cylinder from the other side. You can see it's 5-shot. And that's typical of the Velo Dogs. The other one I reviewed was also a 5-shot. To reassemble, you just put it back together the same way. This pin, you can see, this is an octagonal barrel, so these angles here fit the bottom of the barrel. Slide it up, and this one sticks. There it goes, pops in. Put the rod back in. The rod knocks out the empties. You open the gate here, and you can pop out your empties. This just moves them a little bit so you can grab them. So reloading would be slow. So that is a Velo Dog, another Belgian-made Velo Dog. Very interesting firearm, very cool to collect. This one in 6.35 millimeter.